So, good day wherever you're watching all around the world, right? So, this is a very quick video. I just want to share with you how to understand your digital profit roadmap. I have a lot of stuffs lined up for you, and this is also more like a scoop, right, from the digital profit roadmap bootcamp for 2026. So, let me just say something to you. All right, this may sound very shocking. Most people fail online not because the digital world does not work. They fail online because they copied someone else's roadmap. When you copy someone else's roadmap, it will lead you on the path of that person. So when I go deeper, you understand. If digital success was about hard work alone, everybody posting would be rich. Every content creator will be rich. If it's about hard work alone. But you see, 2026 is not all about learning. Everything is just all about alignment. Three key things: alignment, leverage, and positioning. You need to align, you need to leverage, you need to understand the power of positioning. So today I'm going to show you how to understand your personal digital profit roadmap. All right, and stop the guesswork, stop jumping skills, and start earning strategically. You need to stop your guesswork, you need to stop jumping skills, and you need to start earning very, very strategically. So by the end of this video, you will learn three key things, right? Number one, the kind of digital earner you truly are. Number two, why competition keeps people poor. And then number three, where low competition, high profit opportunities really exist. And then your next 30 to 60 days to cash flow map. So this video is sectioned in 5 sections, right? It's 5 sections. I'm trying to see so that I won't spill more than I should spill, right? So section 1 is before you choose a skill, choose yourself. So digital success is not all about trends, it's all about self-awareness. All right, for over 10 years of branding, sales, advertisement, business strategy, I can tell you this: there are 3 major types of digital earners. Number 1 are the creators. Those are people that talk, that teaches, that influence. Creators talk, creators teach, creators influence. Very, very important. Those are creators. They monetize content through authority, education, and visibility. I'm a creator. That's my roadmap. Alright, so the second category of digital earners are builders. Those are people that build systems. Those are people that handle tech. Those are people that automate process. The apps you use in sending bulk WhatsApp messages, sending bulk adverts, tagging people, the app developers, those are builders. The website developers, those are builders. They build systems in place, right? And then 3 are the deal makers, all right? They sell, they strategize, and also connect people to solutions. Those are the third category of digital earners. So ask yourself this very quick question: what do I enjoy doing? Answer that question very honestly. You need to pause and ask yourself if you enjoy talking, if you enjoy building, or you enjoy connecting to people. So either you're a creator, a builder, or a deal maker, you need to know that for yourself. Right? Number 2 question you need to ask yourself is: do I like the front stage or the behind the scenes? You need to ask yourself sincerely: do I like the front stage or I like the behind the scenes? The third question is, do I want the fast cash flow or the long-term asset? If you want instant gratification in your digital profit journey, you want a long-term asset. All right. So I have this client, very real example. She's a school teacher. She was copying forex trading signals, tried and failed repeatedly and woefully, right? But when she got a 1-hour strategy session with me on how to optimize her cash flow, and we really dig into the numbers and her competencies, I discovered that she can reposition herself into distinguishing herself by digitalizing school curriculums for private schools. So she started earning without noise or stress. In less than 3 months, she has made over 9 million naira in gross sales. You need to understand self-discovery. You need to choose yourself. You need to know the type of digital earner you are. If you're a creator, a builder, or a deal maker. I've told you what these 3 categories of earners do. Right? So section 2 is why most people are competing and still poor. Yes, I know many of you have asked yourself, why am I still poor in this digital journey? Why am I not getting results? Why am I not making money in the digital space? Why am I not profiting in the digital space? You see, everybody is chasing the same kind of things. Forex, crypto, generic content creation, drop shipping without differentiation. Listen carefully. Competition is highest where thinking is lowest. I need you to write that down. Competition is the highest when and where thinking is lowest. You need to understand that the more you think and innovate, the less you are in competition, because that will have created a unique value proposition for yourself. I basically position myself to digitally offer strategy for SMEs and entrepreneurs for the last 10 years. And I've trained over 6,000 students globally, and I've also handled with my team over 2,000 engagements, right? Projects in the last 10 years. So it is just all about innovation and thinking and innovation. You see, whenever you stop thinking, you start dying. Whenever you stop thinking, you start dying. Sharp! You start dying. You start dying. The individual advantage rule. You see, you don't need the best skill. You need the most relevant skill for a specific problem. What is that specific problem you are wired to solve? See, the digital money flows to 3 categories of people. The urgent problems flows towards 3 categories, 3 directions basically. The urgent problems, the pain markets, and the poorly solved pains, not to trends. Trends are overrated. Tell you for free. Trends are overrated. Write it down. Trends are overrated. Trends are overrated. Section 3. Let's move to the next section now. Very, very deeply. You need to follow me very carefully and sensitively. Low competition, high profit digital opportunities. The lower your competition, the higher the profit. The higher your competition, the lower the profit. Write it down. Let me introduce you to what I personally call the problem first framework whenever I offer a strategy session to any of my clients. Profitable niches exist where people are already paying, the problem is urgent, and solutions are badly delivered. That is where profitability is. When I looked at the online space, when I was considering making money online, and mind you, I'm a back-end person. I don't love the front end, right? So I love being part of the brains behind the brands, right? I love being behind the scene a whole lot, right? So that really didn't really put me on the spotlight on time. But you see, I was cashing out codedly behind the scenes. In 2025 alone, I was privileged to do over 20 million naira as a personal brand. Between December 2024 and 2025, consultations, digital product trainings was evaluated to be over 20 million naira. I'm just trying to be very conservative on the numbers, right? So it is very important you understand where the profit is in the digital space, so that you can be able to build your own personalized digital profit roadmap framework that works for only you, right? So real opportunities for 2026, let me just give you a snippet on the new opportunities for 2026. Number one is AI implementation for small businesses. This is not teaching AI. You need to leverage on AI to increase your delivery speed. You need to implement AI, integrate AI in your process. You need to integrate AI in your process. Number two is digital operations for schools, right? Digital operations for schools. We're working on something for schools now to automate a few things about their procedure for private schools. The INET in private schools, right? So, online reputation cleanup for professionals, image making cleanup, online PR solutions. A lot of professionals are in digital mess. A lot of professionals are having digital scandals here and there. They want to ensure that their digital reputation is clean. Community management for brands. A lot of brands have a lot of community here and there, different segmentation of their market share of their client base, and they need community managers that will handle this for them. So this is where the real opportunities are. And process automations for SMEs. If you have any process automation in form of software or an app or a website that could automate either HR or accounting or security, identification, verification of employees or employer information. So it's a whole lot. That market is very large, right? That is where the real opportunities are. You see, a client of mine, I'll give you a second example for this session. A client of mine who is a graphics designer booked a session. I was like, the market is highly competitive. There's that this is not working, that is not working, I don't get clients, I this, I that. And I just, from the strategic standpoint, myself and the team, we were able to come up with a solution, and we recommended, okay, 1, 2, 3, but out of the 3, why not you try the proposal design for real estate brands with your knowledge of graphics designing, right? And the power of automation. If you blend these two together, you can come up with a very, very highly compelling and converting, visual, appealing, proposal designs for real estate brands. And boom, he hit his first client in 14 days, doing beautifully well. So what you need is to understudy the digital space, align it with the solution you have, digitalize your solution, and boom, you make money. You become profitable. So section 4 is going to be addressing, we're going to be treating the profit advantage method, right? The profit advantage method. What was number 1? Is you understanding yourself. Choose your skill before you choose yourself. Number 2 is why most people are competing and still poor. Section 3 is low competition, high profit digital opportunities. And then number 4, section 4 is the profit advantage method. So what is the profit advantage method? This is where most people miss it. They want to do a whole lot of things at the same time. I transited gradually from a graphics designer to a branding expert, to a sales expert, to a marketing expert, to advertisement expert, right? I transited gradually, all right? And I was profiting at different levels of transitioning, right? I was evolving. There's none of these niches I've mentioned earlier that you call me to handle that I will not handle so skillfully, excellent, and beautifully. Why? Because I transited gradually. So this is the profit advantage method, right? The first thing is, number 1, you pick one painful problem. Number 2, you create one outcome. When you're picking one painful problem, you need to analyze, like I said earlier, you need to analyze the problem in the digital space and align it with the value you have. Very, very important. Number 2 is you need to create one clear outcome. Number 3 is design one simple offer. How do you design an offer? All this you will learn in the digital profit roadmap, webinar. And then communicate one powerful message. You need to communicate one powerful message. That is your advertisement. Your advertisement is your communication. All right? So saturation only exists at the surface level. If you see any market saturated, the income there is at a surface level. The profit is in the depth, and the depth is always empty. I'll take that again. Saturation only exists at the surface level. Profit is in the depth, and the depth is always empty. If you want to introduce yourself when you're making an offer through communicating a clear message, you don't introduce yourself as, I'm a marketer. No. You mention the solution you bring to the table. You mention the solution you bring to the digital space. You can possibly say, oh, I help schools increase enrollment using WhatsApp automation. You mention the solution you are providing so strategically and very appealing for your prospect to buy from you. Right? So, I'm going to give you a 30 days, a 60 days, and a 90 days roadmap, right? The first 30 days is for you to have, these are 3 key things you need to concentrate on for the first 30 days. Number 1 is skill clarity. Number 2 is clear offer. Number 3 is first outreach. I'll take that again. For the first 30 days, do these 3 things. Number 1, skill clarity. You need to be clear about your skill that you want to digitalize for profit in the digital space. Number 2 is a clear offer. All right, you need to give clear offers, right? And number 3 is your first outreach. You need to reach out to your first client. For the 60 days roadmap, you need to refine the service. You need to increase your pricing, and you need to gather testimonials. And then for the 90 days roadmap, you need to systemize, you need to build authority, and you need to scale or productize. What do I mean by scaling? You need to have more to deliver to the digital space. You need to have more solution. You need to have more value that you're going to be digitalizing for profit in the digital space, right? So this is how confused people become earners, and earners become very scalable in the digital space. I started small, right? And I am privileged to be in tens of millions now on a gross annual income, just only on the digital space. Not to talk about a couple of other things I'm into, right? So let me leave you with this truth, okay? Digital wealth in 2026 will belong to those who think like strategists, not hustlers. You need to remove that hustler mentality from your head. You need to remove that hustler mentality from your head. You need to remove that hustler mentality. Let it sink. Remove it. Yokuro, remove it. When you also, you will tussle. But when you are strategic, you make money. You become very, very profitable. I always tell people this thing is tactical, strategical. You have to be strategic. Strategy, right? And if this video has given you clarity of any such, right? So I want you to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also comment the word roadmap in the comment section if you want to join the Digital Profit Roadmap 2026 webinar, right? That's going to be happening on the 29th of this month. It's going to be very, very comprehensive. It's going to be very, very practical. I'm going to be sharing with you things you can do. You're going to also be having a one-on-one session with me. I just want to pick out 70 people who are going to be working with me through myself and the team, showing them the practical digital profitability roadmap for 2026, right? So after the webinar, we're going to be having a couple of other intensive trainings whereby I'm just going to be sharing and I'm going to be guiding them on how to be profitable in the digital space for 2026. So my name is Ojo Ayokunle. Comment the word roadmap in the comment section, or you send me the word roadmap, all right, to my WhatsApp on +234 701 999 7053 +234 701 09997053. So I'll see you in the digital profit webinar on the 29th of December. Thank you for watching this video.